No End, or Bez Końca, is a Krzysztof Kieślowski film made in 1984, the first feature film he finished after the martial law period of 1981-1983. Martial law was a brutal intervention on the part of communist state to thwart and destroy the Solidarity movement, which grew beautifully in late 1970s and early 80s. It was a very grim time in Polish history, and here is Kieślowski in 1984 making a film that became quite unpopular with the audiences, with the critics, and with members of political opposition in Poland who said that the movie wasn't really reflecting the political spirit of the time. The film, first of all, tells a fairy tale-like story. It's not realistic. We would always associate Kieślowski with realism. As a former documentarian, he was always very close to real, true life. Here, it's a ghost story. It's a ghost story about a dead lawyer, played by Jerzy Radziwiłowicz, who keeps visiting his still alive wife, who keeps sensing his presence. So this is really a movie about ghost visitations, and there are many scenes in which the wife and the husband are within the single frame, but we are fully aware that the husband is actually the spirit. So this alone was quite shocking for Kieślowski viewers, since he never introduced any metaphysical or spiritual elements to his films before, and here he was doing exactly that. The movie was co-written by a lawyer, Krzysztof Kieślowski, who actually defended some of the members of Solidarity opposition during the martial law in Poland and had a vast legal expertise and many human stories that he told to Kieślowski as they worked on this particular script. Maybe this is also because the main character is a lawyer, that Kieślowski really grew closer to Kieślowski, and he will become his key collaborator on the Decalogue and also on the Three Colors trilogy later on. But here in this film, what really irked and what really made people angry in 1984 was the almost complete withdrawal from any ethical assessment of the oppositional fighters in Poland. There is this character of Artur Barciś, the political prisoner, who is being visited during the film. And many people at the time felt like that Kieślowski is more focused on the character of Grażyna Szapałowska, who is apparently purely apolitical, she doesn't have political stakes in the whole story, than on the fighter character of Artur Barciś. So there was this feeling, and many people expressed this, that Kieślowski is not focusing on the right side of historical struggle, that he's not really sympathizing with the Solidarity fighters, that he's much more interested in the matters of metaphysics and spirits, which for many people were an act of political, maybe not betrayal, but definitely escape. With years, the movie actually acquired more fans. It's very soulful. There is a wonderful score by Zbigniew Preissner that will set the tone of future musical collaborations with Kieślowski, and the film really requires new viewing, especially in the light of the true star-making performance by Grażyna Szapałowska in the main female role.